back. We're about to take this thing apart. I've never taken apart a 4.6 liter. Have you taken apart a 4.6 liter mod motor?
I cannot say I have.
No. So we're about to learn. But my guess would be first we got to get all this harness shit out of the way. Most of this stuff should just really pull off. We're gonna have to unbolt off the alternator, get it all stripped back, and I'll kind of videotape the process that way. After the fact, if we need to rewatch this to learn where it all goes, we'll go from there. But let me clear off some of this shelf and shit, and then just start pulling harness off, and I'll videotape what you take off. So little wire to that one, big wire to that one. And it goes through the motor mount. I don't know if you can see that. That harness goes through there. Through there. And that's just a clip in. You need a 10 for the fuel rails and stuff too anyway. Guess I'll start unclipping.
That's not the one we melted, huh?
That was the one we exploded.
That one probably had the same problem.
Probably. Those are all
It's gonna be cool to see in there, see if some shit is done.
right.
Cause that plug was not right.
Nah.
That we got.
And that's the deal. Whether they just time inserted it or here, pop that one off right there.
Cause I ate it. It's our lucky day.
Yeah, it looks like most of the shit on top of here is 10s. Which way is it? Undo. PC.
Probably there. I need a little flat.
This guy.
Little snap crackle pop on that one.
Pop the fucking bracket off just to get that clip out.
Which that's like a 14.
Yeah, that's my guess. 14 or 15. Those are off. I'll start on this side. Ooh. Intake, we're gonna need a new intake water temp sensor, looks like. Either we hit that
And
or.
alternator thing right there.
Yeah, we'll probably end up upgrading alternators anyways. The other intake, coolant temp sensors broke.
Should be able to just let this hang. There's a bracket for
So that, this side harness is pretty much all the way out. Cool. Oh, is there some kind of ground or something? That was one there. So now, what is this connected to down here?
Another little wire clip. That is gooked up like a mug.
See what that looks like. See whether or not they've been changing the oil on this thing.
I changed the oil and bought it. Got a whole 13 miles out of that.
Got a whole big. There you go.
Who's your fucking daddy? Look at that thing.
Alright, so that's Yeah, the only thing we'll have to take off is the coil and plugs, I think.
Okay.
Because
So
those
take
go
the
in.
fuel line off too to get to them.
And then, yeah, I guess I didn't think about that. I was going to say, those go down into the, and they're on each spark plug.
Right. You got that little socket?
That's the 10, I think. Should be on the impact. There's the impact.
Put that joint. Eights. Oh, I mean, probably is a 10.
Yeah, definitely. These are vacuum lines.
You might be able to pull the injectors with them.
So that was going to those two things that went into the firewall. That's there, that's there.
Two out of 4. Some of that sweet nectar of gasoline.
Pull that vacuum line up. Yeah, hopefully we'll graduate to smelling the sweet, sweet nectar of race fuel or something. Something rainy. Push the real power out this bitch. To the harnesses back here. Look at that shit bomb.
You seen Andrew Levenger upgrade all the wiring?
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. At the same time though, at some point it would be nice to simplify everything
Yeah, but
and run the switch work and everything back there. Run it all through that like solid state relays and everything.
you know how hard
'Cause
it
then
is to do?
It's a pain in the dick, and there's a lot of like
Those
depends
relays
on,
itself are a pain in the balls.
like once it's in there though, like troubleshooting and figuring out what's going wrong with the car and
You
shit like
know.
that, super easy. It's all right there.
Right.
And then you simplify it. There's only a certain couple systems that you're running. You know what I mean? Each individual.
Got 3 injectors
No
on
thing.
that one.
Yeah, we're gonna be ditching those anyway, so no big deal. Oh, dusty, lusty. Take the coils off. We're about to get into it now.
This is the cool stuff.
Wait till you see how much shit because of this EGR. Whose idea? But wait till you see how much shit is in this intake because of that EGR.
What is this video gonna be, like a raw upload?
Probably
What size do you think that is? 8?
6, probably.
6?
Looks like a 6.
Well,
Probably gonna have to drop down into because even those are 1/4 inch. You might as well just grab a long 6. Oops, 7.
booyah. Little baby ratchet. I've replaced too many of these in my life. Never forget on the truck. Thing, it's like riding a horse. I'm telling you, bro. Water got never go. What the fuck is this? But when you got up to speed, you were Gucci. So I was just like, shit, I'm cruising at 50 on the fucking side streets. Got me fucked up.
Oh, that's funny.
This is what it looked. This is what I saw
Right.
when my car was about to blow up.
Sucked it back in.
Yeah. Fuck. We should put an X on this one.
Oh shit.
That's what I saw going.
I can only imagine. I don't know how many volts this thing kicks it up to, but it's a fucking lot. Just sparks everywhere.
Because I was trying to troubleshoot and I seen that. And I was like, The car needs to be off.
Oh my goodness.
That was scary too.
Crazy looking freaking intake. So much space. That's the other thing too, looking at intakes. Probably get the Edelbrock Victor Jr.
I hear real good stuff about that. One of the guys I work with, he has a Camaro, the old one he built. That's what he uses. That's what he runs.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. 'Cause this one ain't too bad either. You can sell these.
Oh, we're getting into the meat and potatoes now, boy.
Into bolts.
Look at the two different bolts. What will be the next one? All thread. And rest of bolt.
I wonder if one of these. Yeah, this front one's probably gonna be. Actually, both of them are probably gonna be going through into the head. Same thing with that front one on that aluminum.
Yeah.
Need to use that.
Rather just a ratchet.
Take this one too. And that aluminum. This guy's the right way. Yeah, catch that front one and then these two for me.
These two.
Might need the old manual labor on that one.
Put a little bit of grease on it.
That is the water channel right there, the thermostat, so it's gonna be corroded a little probably. Those should be extra long bolts,
It's gonna break them loose.
if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what that looks like in there, 'cause that coolant looked at, a little crazy.
Yeah. A little gooky. That's the thermostat. I replaced that on my truck too. That's not good. Should just be sitting in there.
It's alright, we're about to yank this little monster out. And we just got this guy way under here. Alright. Intake's about to come off. We're about to see the valley. This thing's about to look like a freaking pig engine.
This is so much better than being under the car. I actually enjoy this
Right.
a lot.
It's gonna be, especially once we get the heads off and stuff. It's like fun seeing what you get, cause then you know.
Because under there.
And I'm really curious to see the bottom of them spark plugs to see if each one of them's time started or if it's just that one.
Yeah, I like to have
'Cause honestly, it'd be nice if there's just that one. That way they can do their own work on the rest of them instead of having to work behind somebody else. All right, should just give it a little tap and wiggle. It should pop off. Alright, this is what we're working with. So the heads have not been ported. They're as cast, as you can see. I mean, we could do a lot of porting ourselves, honestly. Valves look good. I don't see anything coming up on them or being burnt or anything. You see any? Yeah, oh yeah. Shafts look clean.
Got a little like shavings in there, but I don't know if you can see. But a little debris, but I mean, obviously that's gonna get cleaned out.
Yep.
Let me take a picture of it.
I want to see this one right now.
It's my money, and I want it now. You don't see that guy anymore, huh? JG Wentworth.
There's a lot of commercials that are down in here lately. Seen they killed Mr. Peanut, huh?
No, I haven't seen that.
They got a commercial. I think it's like Wesley Snipes or something, and it's like,
Blade?
yeah, like
The guy
I don't know. It's a weird commercial. I think that they're humans taking over for Mr. Peanut. He's like some wire leak and all this shit. They're killing him. What the hell?
What the fuck was that?
What was it? It's white.
Yeah, it got in my fucking face.
You just got shot with milk. What happened there?
Got me in the face. I've been hit with too much liquids in the face from this fucking car. The fuck?
What is that? I don't understand.
It doesn't smell good.
So why does it all kick off like that?
We're gonna fucking open this. There's gonna be like a fucking milk factory in there.
These two.
God.
Watch out now.
Right?
Exhaust manifold. Alright, you might need my rubber mallet for this one. Nope, I'll take it down. Keep that gasket with you. There's always one stick right there where the manifolds meet together. Just remember to put
Yeah,
that
I've
back
seen
too.
that on.
With the timing cover meets, yeah. On Andrew Lavender's.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout
if
out.
you're watching, Andrew.
We're coming for your ass.
Yeah. We've watched all your tips and tricks.
You're fucked. Andrew, look at me. You're fucked, bud.
Oh, we've been watching.
We've been observing.
We do appreciate the info, though. You're an inspiration.
He deserves more
Right.
subscribers and stuff.
Holy moly, man.
Holy shit balls.
That's
8.4, whatever that, 8.1, whatever that means. Wow.
Cam Creoles right there, bro.
Holy fuck.
Time machine.
It looks in good shape.
Yeah, the good thing is you don't want to see like heavy scoring or anything on any of the lobes. And then when we pop this off, they got journals. There's no replacing bearings in these journals. So if the journals are fucked, the heads are fucked.
Wow.
Unless they can machine them or whatever. But generally speaking, that journal's ass cast, so it is what it is. But I don't think there's going to be any issue. I don't see anything that would concern me. No heat marks or anything. So that'll be fine. That'll work.
That is fucking What the fuck was that?
It's a fucking booby trap, dude. Oh, somebody looked like somebody welded a nut on there.
Yeah,
or something.
welded the nut on that.
You must have stripped it off.
Holy shit.
That bitch,
Sound like a firecracker.
it did. That is funny. You need my hammer, Thor hammer this time. Don't forget your little gasket sticker.
Don't be a dick.
pretty good for. It's amazing that metal can ride on metal with just like
Lubrication.
just oil, and then it can after like 132. Like how many times do you think that thing spun?
Good steel.
Thousands of times per freaking minute for 132,000 miles. Figure at least a minute per. Like, jeez, engineering marvels.
Lubrication works magic.
It's crazy. All right, so I think that the next thing that we got to do is try to break off that freaking these pulleys, huh?
Yep. That's the cleanest oil I've ever changed.
It's a
What is she?
little detergent bath.
Might have been good for her to get cycled some new.
That's what I'm saying. Just cleaned a little sludge off. I mean, all things considered, up here, remarkable low level of any kind of sludge or anything like that. Like sometimes you see like on videos, some people take this shit open and it's just like covered in shit. Never changed the oil. This looks like it was kept up with. And like it didn't sit for very long at any point in time because I don't see any like surface rust or anything. It's like it ran every day, you know? The diversion trick.
Should have been an engineer. This is actually like very cold.
I get to run down the boat. I was about to say, you want to see some engineers?
How's it going?
Good.
Good.
Hello, mother.
That's the head? Maybe we'll let you be able to just turn it off. You know what I'm saying? Go back. Oh, this way. Oh, right there. Hold it.
We're fucking geniuses. I know what you're saying.
Because that way this will.
Should not let you spin that.
Right. Once you back it onto the. Because you're going to go.
You're just gonna do one or you gonna do?
Should be the only one that's going to line up exactly. That one looks close, but I don't trust it. I mean, it doesn't make a difference at that point if it's not.
Alright, which way I gotta go?
That way, the loosen, like you're going to loosen it, get down with it. Alright, you're on it, so you should be able to just use like a breaker bar now and just burp.
Yep, not that.
Ideal.
Alright. Oh god.
That's just this taking slack out of this. Yes. Oh, so much relief. I'm not gonna lie, that was on my just leave it like that because we're gonna need a what you call it?
The pulley?
Yeah, we're gonna have to bolt the pulley to that and then pop it loose. It's on that crank. The fucking thing, dude. Now we just gotta get a puller. Once we get this off, it should just be boop, 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 bolts all the way around that. And the timer cover will come off. Take the tensioners off, put them over there, take the chains off, and then we'll just take these bolts out and the hoods are off. Boop. Take it right out. Yeah, that's just the power harness. You can do that. Hang it, probably. that? Like,
He was.
I haven't even heard Kobe's name in a while. And then
I have because I pay attention to all that stuff. He just had a thing. He was like he was courtside at a game explaining all this shit to his daughter. He coaches his daughter's team. It's fucked up. The fuck? That ain't right, man. Fuck. Kobe.
it looks like we might be able to get just a little bit of a tip in there if we, nah. It's such a shallow nut too.
Take her off.
You think?
Yep.
To get to that nut? What?
Yeah. Get the.
Yeah.
Just springs and shit just when you take it out. Yeah, buddy. Good, then we don't have to take the pump off just to put it. All smooth.
Should we plug these back in?
Yeah. What a pump pulley. Oh, there was even a hidden one down there. I would have never seen it. Oh, Bob. This is work on your car weather right here. 40 degrees and raining. Not enough rain to really stop you from doing anything, but just enough to piss you off. Need some spray foam. Lay at your bowling. It's about to get real, I hope you know. You thought that other shit was real.
Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Let me make sure I got all 13s. Does that need to come off?
It doesn't look like it to me, because it would be into the.
What? Oh. Is that all of them?
What? Got your fatties.
These two.
Fatty.
This might be hard to grab.
You could probably pull that pulley off. Should be what, a 13?
Yeah.
Which pulleys go where?
Yeah.
That's the thing. This video is going to be vital for putting this motherfucker back together.
Yep.
Bearing looks good. That's cool. You could change just the bearing underneath. Pretty neat. Well, that must be the cam sensor.
I got that motherfucker with my hand.
Got another one over there. Nope, just one. So that's the cam sensor. That's cool. except that little lube right there. So if we ever have a problem with the cam sensor, we know where it's at. Yeah. That's cool.
This one?
Is it really though? Yeah, just one more right here. Alrighty, cover. I'll hit on the tools. We need some deep sockets. Donate us some deep sockets, please. Snap on would be nice. Gucci for a man.
I seen a Snap-on toolbox that was like the size of this garage.
Shoot.
It's
I couldn't imagine.
$27,000.
I couldn't imagine how much they charge for that. And then imagine if you're behind.
How you
With
gotta
no
spend
tools
another
in it?
$50,000 to fill
Or
them.
yeah, more than that. You probably spend a fucking $500,000. Alright. There's probably gonna be some sealant on that, so it's probably not gonna want to come loose.
Final look.
Probably gonna have to give it lots of taps and wiggles, but I'm here to support you. Should be able to shimmy it back and forth.
Yeah, I just got this gasket on this side.
There she goes. Yeah, buddy. Alright. You got somewhere to put that? We could probably put that underneath down there.
Take a picture of this junk.
That's the one. You're probably gonna be under a little bit of tension, just so you know. Maybe not.
Yeah, horrible.
Alright.
Need somewhere 50.
Yeah, let me put everything in with the tensioners in here too. This should pop off, huh? Will it pop off?
At an angle.
And that should slide off.
Yep.
Should be able to- It'll come off that. Yep. Looks to be in good shape. Alright, that other tensioner's on the bottom side. Now we're about to lose timing. Not that it matters because we're gonna have to retime it to get it back on, but
And it's
there's
gone.
officially there's officially fucked. There's no
You are
going-
not starting this car.
Yeah, there's no going back now without
Alright, we are
some-
officially
some
building it.
work. Yeah, some work. We can pull the heads and leave the cams on, but I've seen where people take and break them loose and work their way out,
Slowly.
and then work their way out, and then eventually it's loose, and you can just go ahead and take the cradles off. And
So
take
we
the
do
cams off.
that. You're gonna have to anyways.
You have to. So, and
Let's
then
get,
at that
like,
point, the lifters will
top
come
of
off.
it. Let's get, we could clear a little room.
Yeah, we do need to
Get
have a
some-
clean spot for these.
Get
though.
some trash bags.
Alright, we'll tune back in. We're gonna make a little bit of room over here, clean some stuff up, and then get these heads off.
Why is that?
Got 40 minutes SD card left. Which I don't think it's going to take us another 20. No more time.
Gotta make sure you know which one went on what side.
I think they're different. They're way different. So that'd be easy.
Doesn't feel under tension.
Looks like you still got some money holding it in. Yeah, go all the way across the whole cam too.
Once I crack these, I got a weird aroma.
Yeah. I do smell a weird aroma.
No, it's got
Yeah, it's
tension.
really went up. Yeah, it definitely went up.
One.
Oh, look, don't forget this one.
Oh, fuck. Catch him up with the rest.
There you go. Alright, I need to get another fresh piece of cardboard. That cap should come off now. Just gotta look down. Let's make sure we don't lose this. That's those journals I was talking about. We can get the one.
And that one still have.
The cam could come with it. Probably a dowel up here too. That's gonna want it.
Same ones. Should I do it?
It should pop out.
We're fucked now.
Oh, it's all fun and games and jokes.
Until you fuck.
We gotta put it back in. We're like, oh yeah, we are fucked. These should come right off. I don't know if we want to keep these in the same spots that they were. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how you even think about
Here,
it?
I'll put. I'm gonna put front and back, and then this is the back, and this is the front, and then we'll just put them. I don't think it actually matters, but it'd be worth, if it does matter, having it that way.
Yeah, because
Right.
700 of if you don't,
You're
you're fucked.
right. Alright, so that's the front. And I got this labeled front, so we'll just go
Front.
Not that I think, not that I know if it actually matters or not. I seen this on TV once.
Seen this on YouTube, I know what I'm doing.
Right. I watched 1.5 videos on how to do this. So I'm pretty much a professional.
Yeah. Look at us at the bar, right?
Let's just put it this way, there isn't many things in my life that I've taken apart and not been able to put back together. Okay.
There's been a few
This is
swear
lifters.
words
This is a front
involved.
lifter.
I'm sure there will be quite a few swear words involved.
It's amazing. These just come up. All these little tolerances and
Sit
stuff.
there.
Hundreds of thousands of miles. And it just works. Freaking humans, man. Tell you what.
They did this shit in 2004.
I'm telling you, they come up with some shit. Alright, you wanna go ahead and get that one prepped? Or you wanna pull
I'm gonna get this one prepped.
you wanna save that moment?
Yeah.
And this one, oh no, it's on the back. So that's what it is. The heads are like the same, just flipped. So when you're on that side, it's actually the same. It's pretty neat. These are so light. It's like remarkably light. Bing. You put it in the center next to it.
Yeah, but
All right. So now these are very. You're gonna have to use the breaker bar more than likely, and these are important that you start in the center and work your way out. So, like a quarter turn, 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 quarter turn. So start with the two center and then start Xing your way out of there. Alright. So like I said, give yourself a 90-degree turn to break down loose. Those are under like 100 and something foot-pounds, so
holy fuck.
you're gonna be pretty stout. There you go. That's what's keeping all the compression, dude. There's like, it's amazing. There's explosions happening 4 times on each side of this thing, and those bolts are holding those 2 pieces of metal from fucking exploding apart. It's amazing.
Holy fuck.
Just wait, you're gonna be the one torquing those bitches back on.
Shit just don't sound good.
Yeah, this is a lot of metal tension right there, bro. And then I'm pretty sure, I think these are torque to yield bolts or whatever, so I think you got 30 bolts away. I'm not positive on that, but there's a lot of cases where the head studs from OEM are torque to yield, where you torque it to a certain foot-pounds and then they tell you go 90 degrees more, which could be another 10 foot-pounds or another 100. You don't know, it's just 90 degrees. So they actually stretch the bolts and have them under actual tension. Once you broke them, they're loose, huh? You can use the impact after that and just run them out. Alright, it's about to be the time.
Definitely want.
Good lord.
What you thought?
It's probably what girls.
Good Lord.
That's what girls think when it's with me.
It just keeps fucking coming, you know? They're like, oh my god.
You whip it out and it still comes out of the pants. Still comes,
Yeah.
still comes. Holy shit!
You're waking the beast now.
What you fucking gonna do with that?
Not me.
You, bitch. Nah.
Not with that fucking sword.
You'll leave it a fucking throat ache and I never touched your mouth.
Right.
Oh, goodness.
Back of your throat gonna be itching.
Oh my Lanta.
Them mugs the wall.
That's a serious boat. Should be any seas.
You smell that? I know you smell this.
Yeah. You're about to see something that doesn't see the sun ever. We're heading for 130,000 miles.
It's like my ass.
I can only imagine you read that ass. Alright. That was the last one, huh? Alright, just give her the old shimmy like you did the cam cap and she should pop off.
Oh, you fucking dickhole!
A little water in the a little water left in the head, sorry about that.
Fuck! I thought she was done.
You squirted, bro.
I've been in this situation before.
Did you have the same reaction?
Yeah. I swear. And you were like the girl. You're fucking asshole.
Oh my god.
Oh god!
She don't stop. Where is it coming from?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Alright, stand it up on that end. Oh my golly.
That is gonna be fucking hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Take this. Oh, one of the dowels must have stayed in the head. You got some paper towels to get some of this water out of here.
Holy shit. Why is there water in there?
That's because we just splashed. Because this is the water jackets. This is where all the water goes with your coolant to cool the head off, to cool the cylinders off and shit.
Fuck.
Down to
Look at them pistons.
It's cool once we get the other head off. We should be able to spin this motor over by hand easy. Well, as much as we can. With that hooked up right now with the flywheel there.
See them pistons pump?
And yeah, see the sleeves.
Never seen that on a YouTube video.
Yeah. All that squirting. Mercy. Alright, let's get this other head off.
Good.
See what we're facing.
Atlanta.
This is the side. Driver's side, yeah. Number 2 on the driver's side was the one with the time cert. Let's see what the bottom of this looks like. These are all factory. I don't see time certs on these. Although they're protruding different depths. Like your boy got scared to screw them all the way in after a while.
Get the smell.
If YouTube had a smell.
The fucking water's coming on red.
Ruining it perfectly good. Could have sold that to somebody. That bro only had 13 miles on this oil. Man, it's in a bucket though. Hey man, I'm serious though. It's good shit. Alright, watch the splash. There she was. Two heads, Lock this hat. Lock this hat. Come on, bitch. Get up there.
Yeah, them sides,
What about that side?
they're all service.
All of them?
No, just one.
You can see it though?
Yeah. No, we didn't screw it in very far.
Yeah. And look, you can tell something happened in this piston in this
No, they're all service.
you can tell something happened in this cylinder though.
Yeah, come see this. No, just one. Look how big. Look how big it is.
Yeah, that's the one. You sure enough did. Yeah, remember we were having like trouble threading it in on some shit. That's crazy. I never noticed that in anybody's videos or pictures or anything. That little extension on the intake valve. That's crazy. I guess that's to help airflow or something. I don't know, but yeah, so this is the reason really that we tore this whole thing down. This one's been time sorted, as you can see. Small hole, big hole, small hole, small hole. So this one had busted out. Somebody time sorted it, and then it busted out on us. And actually, you can even see that thing's been running richer on that cylinder. They're having more blow by or something. But look at the piston on this one. It's got a ding in it. See the ding?
Yep. Wow.
So something had bounced around in there and hit a few times. Matter of fact, I wonder if you can see that printed on the head at all. No? I don't see where nothing jumped up and hit the head. But something hit the piston. So I wonder if they had screwed it down too far or whatever. No big deal because we're in here anyways, but worth looking at. Pretty cool. Get them to rehone these and everything anyways to put the new pistons in. That's it. I'm almost out of SD card. I swore that the next upload we were going to have the heads off this thing, and as you can see, everything is off this thing. We could probably pull this alternator off too and get that out the way. Since there's such an eyesore up there, but that's it. We're going to get these heads brought over to a machine shop. I think what we're looking to do is like a little mild port job, since they're going to be in a machine shop anyways. They might as well touch them. I'm probably going to replace these valves, go all new with those, with some upgraded springs to handle the high lift cam that we're going to go back with, because no sense in putting a stock cam back in. If we're going to be doing all this work, we might as well do it once, do it right. Well, you know, this isn't a daily driver for us, so we can spend the time and spend the money now, and only touch it one time hopefully. Do the cams, get the heads redone, make sure that those spark plug holes are all good. And just get the heads ready for more power. We're gonna get some head studs, some ARP head studs and everything. We'll take this bottom end apart next time. That'll be the next video. Is we'll spin this thing now that we got a lot of the weight off of this guy. We'll take and spin this thing over, take the oil pan off. We'll go ahead and pull the rods and pistons out of this thing, get it down to a bare short block so we can bring it over to the machine shop. Have them go ahead and put new main bearings in it, more than likely. Maybe polish the crank if it looks bad. Go ahead and get them to put the rods and pistons and everything in there. Let them bore the bore and hone if they need to. Maybe just hone the cylinder walls for the new pistons. Let them file fit the rings for us and everything, and then balance that rotating assembly. Hopefully we can get the flywheel and clutch replaced at the same time. We'll go ahead and order that, and then that way they can balance it with the clutch plate on, and that way we can spin this thing up to way higher RPMs than what it was meant to from the factory. And then once we get the short block back, we should have the heads back. We can go ahead and show y'all putting that all back together, and then get it back into the car potentially. Before we do that, I would like to get that K-member swapped out at least. Maybe, you know, before we get the turbo kit, get the K-member so we can go ahead and do that while the engine's out. Put the engine in, and then that way we'll start like everybody else is, except one step ahead of the game. The suspension's part will already be done, right, and it'll literally just be doing the exhaust manifolds and everything like everybody else does while it's in the car. And then we'll go from there. Holy moly. That's that. So tune in next week, eh?
Oh yeah, boy.
You know, see? Or maybe not next week. What I tell you what.
Tear
Ne-
this up.
well, I say, if you're on turnarounds right now.
I'm gonna be off next Saturday and Sunday.
Well, what about during the week? You're working full time now? I was about to say, 'cause I don't know if you still have any days off during the week. If I got a light day during the week, we might just snag the head to go run by a machine shop and videotape our experience running down to the machine shop. Because I'll tell you, I've not used any of the machine shops around here that we were going to use for this build. So I don't really know what to expect. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who are kind of scared to jump in on their car and kind of do all this. And machine shop being one of those hurdles of walking in there and not necessarily knowing all of what you need to know and trying to learn from these guys. And hopefully through us learning, you can learn. So maybe we'll make a video out of going down to the machine shop and getting that ball rolling. Give y'all an idea on pricing and stuff like that too.
The fun
What
part,
all we
what
wanna
everyone
do.
wants to know.
Right. What does it entail and how much do it cost?
How much does it cost to run 9 seconds?
Yep, that's the plan. So tune in next week. Hopefully the next time you see me I'll still have hair because chemo has started. And anywhere between 14 and like 30 days most people lose their hair on this shit, and I'm on like day 7 or 8 right now, so we'll see. It's gonna look weird with no eyebrows and nothing. That's the thing that people don't realize. It ain't just this, it's everything. So your boy gonna look crazy.
Naked.
We get me some little fake eyebrows or something, some little paste ons.
Oh, I gotta grab it on forearm.
Locking up.
Yeah.
I've
I
had
feel like
that.
a fucking dinosaur. Ah.
Alright, well, we're gonna clean up a little bit, get the car pushed back in, go eat some dinner, and call it a day. Catch y'all next time.